that you have to accept everything into your life and just be like a doormat, but like if something seems like it's not working out, let it. Hello guys, how are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be a very different vlog today because we're gonna be talking. There's a lot that's happened and there's a lot of like things that I want to reflect on, but I'm gonna take y'all with me. So we're gonna be on a move today. Fun fact, I cut my hair yesterday, so I'm rocking this little mini bun and my hair is like sticking up everywhere because we just got up not that long ago. But I'm gonna actually do my hair and get ready. Me and my son are gonna go take an adventure walk, and I'm gonna take y'all with me and we'll talk on that walk, so stay tuned. And we'll be for most of this video taking a walk with my little guy to this really cool area out here. We just left the meat market, but I think I talked a little bit about this in my last vlog, but the concept of like being your authentic self, the concept of not apologizing for who you are. And I think that like for me, as I continue to grow and learn more and more, I'm learning to let people be who they are and allowing things, something I saw today was talking about this, allowing things to come and go as they please. Not saying that you have to accept everything into your life and just be like a doormat, but like if something seems like it's not working out, let it. If something's coming to you, let it. Another thing that's really interesting is opportunities, and I found myself recently with another opportunity, and now I'm starting to wonder, hold up, is this actually for me? It feels like right now things are playing out that are kind of like repeats or reminders of the past, and it's helping me clear out that last little bit of energy, that last little leg of energy, and it's just like the craziest feeling ever. Comment below if you are at the point right now, or if you can relate to that feeling of releasing so much negativity only to kind of have it resurface, but then you realize it was because it was trying to help you purge that last bit out. And oh, you think you're healed? You know, a big thing for me right now is maintaining and achieving inner peace. And it's like, oh, you think you're healed? You think you found peace? We're about to trigger you. You know, life was like, hey, we about to bring some old wounds up real quick, see if you're good or not. And I'm like, ooh, child. So that's like the tea right now. So it's a little noisy in here and it's much later, but
What's on side about what happened tomorrow?
you can keep going.
Are you serious?
No.
You didn't take my job.
It's a little noisy in here and it's much later. But we were talking a little bit earlier about being your authentic self. I planned on kind of having y'all with me, but I actually had to do a hosting gig. And I have a TV series that I've been doing social media work for, but also hosting like an after show after each episode. And also I have a face mask on, so don't mind me. It's like super late at night right now. I just had coffee and I'm up because I have some editing and some work to do. I'm getting reacclimated into like a new schedule, kind of like when I first started the 21-day challenge, so like just bear with me. But anyway, I thought I brought up the hosting gig, right? And I thought about it, and we were talking about authentic self earlier, and I felt like this would be a good time for me to share this there and to just be real with y'all. I have dealt with, or I don't want to say suffered with, because I don't want to victimize myself, with feeling imposter syndrome. I made a whole video about that. I have had so many times where I feel like if I'm not getting consistent validation in a job, in a relationship, whatever, like I'm failing. And as I'm saying, it's my third issue, and I'm like, oh Lord, that means I need to not be saying these things. But
how much time
even today, so today I had to host for a short film made by the same production company that, you know, I do all the work for their TV series, and I had to host like a show and interview some of, you know, the cast and the creators, and I kid you not, for me, the whole process of putting that together, I felt so insecure And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm so in my head about this, and they're, you know, I'm sure going about their day. They're industry people, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the industry, like, it gets crazy, especially when you're, you know, you on, like, things get crazy. So I find it interesting that I was so nervous and neurotic about planning the whole thing, and even when I hosted it, like, it was good, but I'm looking at myself after and I'm like, God, I look so uncomfortable. See how I'm like free and talking and loose on there? I just looked so stuck. And it brought me back to that thought of earlier of being your authentic, true self, like, regardless of the situation. And I was like, I want to bring more of that to this, because it'll help me be ready in any room that I'm in, whether I'm in front of a camera, behind a camera, whether I'm, you know, putting up money for a project, whatever I'm doing. I want to always bring my authentic self and not be so in my head about I'm supposed to look, talk, act this way. If I don't do everything perfectly, you know, I'm done. I think the main thing to remember is that discipline and responsibility, when you take on certain tasks, yes, you should be your authentic self, but there's certain responsibilities that come with that. So that is the main message of this video, just reminding, you know, all of us to be our authentic selves, but take your time with it. Like, none of this is an overnight thing. I'm gonna say this in every video, this is my opinion, but today was really interesting because I was frustrated most of the day, because it's just, anytime you're doing anything that involves human interaction, it can be frustrating, because like, things don't always go perfectly and they don't always go as planned. So you have to allow room for change, but you also have to present and lead with you being yourself first. So yeah, that's gonna end this vlog, because I feel like this one is pretty long. I feel like my glasses are crooked, so please don't laugh at me. I feel like I always get out here looking crazy, but that's what this is for, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But make sure y'all subscribe, like this video, comment. Talk with me about moments that you've struggled to be your authentic self, how you overcame it, if you overcame it, if you're going through it now, because I'm still going through it now. Like, I get things and I feel insecure about them, and I'm like, what is that? Especially when it's new spaces and new things. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, don't doubt yourself, don't second guess yourself, but definitely take time to reflect on it. Maybe that's a journal prompt. What does my authentic self look like? So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll talk to y'all later. I can't even move my faces, the face mask. Bye.